Hello and welcome back. Right, we have work to do. Let's get cracking. Let's get these logs done. And also we need to be getting the... Yeah, we do. We need to also be getting the work done on the other field. We need to be sort of getting... Yeah, we did. We said we're going to use the other, yeah. I will spit my words out. We will... Right, trying to think of the best place for this. Straight. I think there. Right, what we're going to do is quickly scoot off and get the... Oh, we did do the cultivating if I remember rightly. We did. Right, we need to... This would be much better for the Fed GT if I'm honest. It's got its seed thing. But for now, I think we have got enough here. Need the vent. Right, let's grab the vent, which should be that dot there. See, I don't always forget everything. Occasionally I remember something. Oh, wow. 1 metre left. Oh, wow. Missed a few corners. It's not so good. I think we'll quickly remedy that. Yeah, I do. Right, we don't want half a job doing. Make it to be as good as possible. We'll drop that off. Smash in the cultivator, stick that in front of the log pile. That's not a bad place. You'll probably remember where that is. Ooh. Yeah. Right. Yeah, let's get these little clean-up jobs done, and then we're going to get cracking with the main job, which is to get that all of that wood sorted. Well, yeah, definitely a few bits and bobs. Oh, when I did the green on this, I didn't really think about it, but yeah, it looks really nice with the fence. Right, I'm not that bothered about the corners, but we will get it done as well while we're here. So I'm silly not to. I usually round the corners if I'm honest. Yeah, I always do smooth. I always find it's both more efficient and less efficient, and I will explain what I mean by that. It's quicker. You can courseplay, well, all of courseplay is a little bit faffy. If you use smooth, it basically just turns on the corners, but it is less efficient. It does leave tiny little whiffs, as you can see. Those, I mean, all things leave corners on headlands, all of them do. But if you use smooth, you get these. Yeah, I think they're slightly bigger. In fact, yeah, I think when it does the proper turns, it doesn't leave, if I remember rightly. Yeah. I suppose actually what I could do is a little bit of testing to see that, to see if I'm correct. It's a long time since I've done anything other than I did my initial testing in FS19 with courseplay, and as you do, you come to your conclusions and you pick the way that works best for yourself. And I did truly think, wow, it has got it's a little tiny bit of room, I think, for making this a little bit bigger. Definitely, but not now. No, this is a time for just getting cracking, I think. Let's fold that up. Right, what we're going to do is stick this. Now then, stick it somewhere where we can, yeah, stick that near the log pile as well, or near the other thing for the fence. I'm gonna switch this now so that its main purpose is not front loader. I don't think the front loader though is going to be much use for any other. If I remember right, I think it only works with the fence. We could try it, I suppose. Right, I'm going to send that over to collect it all. No, I need to go to the shop because I've not got a tool thing at present. Right, okay, so let's grab the stator now. Now we can actually, in fact, I would say this can probably, yeah, it's definitely got 88%. I think we can definitely do that. Let's unfold. Let me just check. I'm almost sure it is. We had decided on canola because it's one of the few things we can plant. That is right. Now the one thing you need to do with Courseplay is switch that on. Right, let me just see. Did I already create this course? Field 1. 9-meter weeder. We did indeed. Clear, load, activate, and that's a fluke. That's twice I've done that in the last 2 days. Instinctively gone to the course without actually thinking about it. Let's make sure we're on. Yeah, it's a bit hilly in places. Well, that's a rubbish thing. I never even saw the message that he never couldn't get there or anything. How ridiculous. I don't know. Okay, let's do this. It's not like workers aren't doing their job is anything new to us. No, it's funny. I was earlier watching one of Scruff's videos, and he's a lot more positive than I am, and yet obviously you can tell that it's still is annoying. The gear changes he's noticed and lots of other things, but he's trying to not belabour the point. Whereas I'm done with making excuses. It's gone on for a long time, so I'm definitely not like giving giants. They know what's going on. So I'm not making any excuses at all. Yes, apprentice, no. Right. Whilst we're up here, we will go and just top up our fuel. I know it's not low, but it's just that you sometimes don't always remember these things. Oh, do you know, me and that pallet. Always. There's our lovely silo. I just love the look of that. It's just something special. Right, we'll get out of here. We'll send that across and then we'll get cracking. Got the main job going, and that is to... We shall see as we send this over to grab its body. Now then. Ooh. Okay, well, one thing at a time. Yeah, I'll have to do this since I was just thought of something. It would have been useful actually to. Right, okay. Let's grab you lot. Let's get everybody back into position. Right, we've got the masses in position. Let's get this in position. It's not like for once now, we've got a long way to come. Yes, that is the one bonus about this. I don't think we'll get the tree stumps done. That'll probably be another episode. I'm more interested in getting this wood done and gone and getting our primary goal of actually buying the square of land back. Well, square. It's not quite a square. There's Mr. Angry. Oh, you can see, can't you tell he's angry? Seriously. Wow. Right, let's get cracking. Right, I'm going to go straight into time lapse now. We know what we're doing. We are, yeah, we've got a couple of jobs to do with the fence. What I realised, as I should have actually put something on, so wanted to buy that. Just see, did I actually buy it? I threatened. Let's have a look at front loader tools. Did I actually buy? No, I didn't. Right, we're going to do it now. This is a mod I've been wanting to try. It's quite new. Yeah, and I know I keep saying I'm not going to keep buying new, but there's some mods that don't really often go bad. And yeah, I'm not sure. There we go. And what colour are we going to go with? Now, what we'll be mainly using this, I think the Starer. That's a funny colour, Starer. Let's go for Fent Red. It'll go with 2. Oh my life, that's much brighter than I thought. Glossy Rust. Oh god, I like that actually. That's nice and bright. Right, okay. Pick that up another time. We'll grab the fence and we'll grab its front platform this time. I'll also, yeah, I haven't used that. My bestest friend from all of the logging things. But yeah, I've actually done things completely different, which is not a bad thing. It's just, yeah, I seriously have never not used the that at all on any logging thing, but we've not really needed to be honest. This thing actually is far better at isolating than the old big bag handler, so I haven't really needed to isolate like I thought I would do. The old big bag handler used to capture things a little bit too easily. This one, if you just got to position it and then it will capture things, but yeah, it's not quite so awful as the old big bag handler, and that sounds so. Sometimes it sounds like being critical, which you're not. It was absolutely amazing. But obviously, there is good things, and there are some things that were better about that. So it's not me saying, "Oh, it was a right load of rubbish." It's saying that this has its strengths over and above that. But also, as in all things, some things were better with that. There's no denying that fact. Going a bit. Definitely. Right, I think that's the limit of this. I don't like to go any more than 3 big ones with this. It does seem to go a bit weird. Oh, please don't tell me the fence GT's got stuck behind a tree or something stupid. Ugh. Okay, I won't tell you that. Oh my life, you've not even got any excuse for your tardiness. You're fired. Ridiculous. Do you know, you really have got to keep your eye on them. Absolutely, as I just said, unreliable. Right, let's get back into that. Let's just make sure. I wouldn't mind if they didn't actually like craftily do it. Like, it's like naughty kids that are having a cigarette behind the shed or something. But sometimes they're like that. There's very little excuse for them. There's hardly anything. There's an object 10 metres away. Right, let's have a go at this. I do love this. I really do think this is a fantastic. The telehandler is doing a cracking job. Ooh, I think we'll get away with that. Yeah, I do. And if I'm clever... Oh, I might know I won't. I'm going to get the ones underneath, actually. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to do it, though. I always find if you let something like that crack on, it actually fills the entire load if you don't actually pay attention to sorting things out. So let's try to knock them down. Yeah, it always hits you. Ooh. Nearly. Smashing. Brilliant. Let's remember to... Ooh. Bring that back. Ooh. Okay, I think while we're here we will actually grab, make it easier on ourselves. I do love this, it's fantastic. Yeah, I've got some logging to do on Hobo's Hollow, but it's not this kind of nice log. I had a bit of a trial run a couple of days ago. And they're horrible normal logs, and oh my life, it's going to take ages for me to do it with normal logs. But I'm committed. Yeah, I should have probably just, because I wasn't that bothered about the wood, but I suppose there's still a lot of... I just think it's wasteful if you sort of do... Right, let's concentrate. Whoa. Right, I said I was going to go into time-lapse mode, and then I didn't, so you know what I've got to do. I'm shifting this lot. Hopefully the Fenn GT will land at some point. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah, excellent. Right, so I'm going to say my words. We're going to sell all this wood, get this all gone, a couple of little jobs, get that field done. Let's have a look. Field what? Oh, yeah, cracking job. That's all being planted. Brilliant, and we'll get fertilising done, and whoa. Yeah, this is a bit nasty. Weights. Yeah, that's a bit heavier than I thought, actually. Ooh. Yeah. Some fond memories of this trailer, I will add. Right, anyway. When I say my words, I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. think this is, yeah, it's a tad more here than I thought. I'm happy with what we've achieved down there. I'm going to split this into 2 sessions, definitely. At least we've got that end done. That is true. What we classed as the farmyard before I changed my mind. I didn't want to, yeah, ruin this area of natural beauty. What it will be, well, it is still, it's glorious now. Once those tree stumps are removed and those eyesores of the pig food and these seeds are moved, that will look absolutely glorious. Likewise, we'll do the same up here. We shall shift this lot in a second session. For now, yeah, we've sowed number 1. Let's just check. I think fertiliser states we need to, yeah, we've done no fertilisation. I think that's the last job we will do for tonight, is that particular job. Definitely get that one finished. At least one set of fertilisation sorted. Let's drop these off, and then that is it, definitely. But I'd like to get this not neglected either. Not going to be just concentrating. We obviously can buy our square, but I am going to, and you can class it as if it was, but this is me making sure that we've to see how much we do, how well we do from all of the wood that we've obviously no, I didn't. Sorry, I didn't put the front loader attacher. I was just going to test to see if I'm not sure how. Do you know, this stairway should be able to cope with that full. Should. It's heavier than on my Hobo's Hollow. I've got a New Holland, and it's lighter than this, and it can cope just with this full on the back, and I do mean just. But it is lighter, by at least a ton and a bit. So yeah, this one should cope with this. Yeah, I'm glad I'm doing this on this particular map, that I'm insisting on not, because it's normally on my Let's Plays I always have my yeah, this particular, the fertiliser, and I have this right next to my fields, but obviously this is sort of throwing me a bit of a challenge in a way, and to be more in keeping with the area, and I do like that. Can we cope? You know, let me just test something while we're here. Just stick. It's only quick an hour. I'm going to try the Fet GTs. I know I can't do the other way around, but that doesn't mean to say you can't in reverse. I would have thought you could. I would have thought it was a little bit specialist to the Fet GT platform, but it's always worth a try, is all what I think. Never try. I'd be a little bit cheeky in life, I've always said that. You don't get anything unless you ask and push a little. Yeah, nothing gets handed to you on a plate. You've got to fight for it. Right, okay, just test that. I'm almost 100% sure it won't work, but it's, as I say, you know. Yeah, totally unrecognised. Yeah, and it is. It's the right height and everything. So yeah, it's just for the Fen GT. Yeah, not a problem. I knew it didn't work the other way because I have tried the Fen GT with a stall, but right. Let me load. So 42 metre spreader. Load. Activate. In fact, you know. let's just, yeah. It's not like I've got anything else to do, is it really? So let's just get cracking. No point in getting a worker to do what I can do myself. This is the last job of the day. Yeah, so canola planted. Yeah, when I've got some time I will extend this. I'm going to make the corners round. I love round corners. You can see actually where the edge of the field is. That will be nice. And also to take that angular edge off, I want to soften that a little so it's less like an arrowhead and more like a, yeah, less angular, a bit more circular. Not that there's anything wrong with, but I must admit I prefer slightly rounded things. I don't know why, I always have done. Yeah, I suppose it's because I use coarseplay a lot and I use the smooth setting when doing so. So sharp corners are really the enemy of smooth. I suppose you fit the tools of your play style to your play style, and obviously, as I say, it's coarseplay. I tend to always smooth. As I said, I was watching Scruff earlier, and he chooses the turns, the sharp turns. I'm not a massive fan. Don't get me wrong, every single way has got advantages, and I'm not saying it's not better. I'm saying it takes more time. So again, different play style. There is no right and wrong. I keep saying that. There's pros and cons for all such things. Hence the reason that they're there in courseplay. Really, it's for that very reason. People have different play styles, different things that they like. And there is no right and wrong, really. Although there is plenty of people with strong opinions who want you to do what they say and believe that their way's better than yours, or very strong opinions. But I'm not. That's not me. Right. Yeah. So that's one. Now, as I said, we haven't got any rollers yet. What is on special offer today? No, and I wasn't thinking of rollers. Not at all. Oh, now that is very tempting, isn't it? We know we've got enough wood now. We know we were looking for a harvester of our own. We've got our header, but I'm not sure whether our header will fit on that. But that's a cracking. That's more than a starter harvester, and yet it's only slightly dearer than a starter harvester. Now, why is nothing ever remembering my number plates now? Because this has not been reset again, and I put my number plate in yesterday, so I don't know. Second hand perhaps? Right, now we need to save up again. Let's just go and repair that. We're going to just do a test. I know we can't actually harvest the field or anything silly, but we can. I wasn't expecting that, if I'm honest. But it is more than a start. This is going to cost us a few thousand as well. And they have to buy a bigger header. We might be able to get away with a harvest or two with the Starliner's header. Just saves us for a little bit while we save up for. Just tickle me. I just paid that for it, and if I sold it now it's worth 80 grand. Seriously? I've heard of buying new devalues things straight away, but yeah. I mean, I've long since said if you buy things from the second hand, it's only really to buy good equipment for yourself. It's certainly not to ever get any resale value back from it, and that certainly proves it. Let's just see if this. It might pick the header up, but it doesn't always work seamlessly. That's a bonus, that is. I was going to literally be buying a Starliner. No, sorry. Top liner. The other Starliner's a smaller one, isn't it? The little baby brother. wonder what size the Tucano can actually go up to. We may lease some headers at some point, or I'll do a bit of digging and see what size header. I know it's obviously bigger than this, definitely, without a shadow of a doubt. I certainly didn't expect to be rolling out with a harvester this time. But, there you go. Ooh, yes. I'd forgotten about that, straps. We should have to release them. Well, it attaches okay anyway. I'm sure it's the 7.6 metre, isn't it that? Let's have a look, let's have a quick look. I'm intrigued now. I'm not going to buy it straight away, obviously. Doesn't really say, does it? Yeah, I'm going to have a look. It's hard to say, it really is. I suppose I'd like to try the... I suppose what you would do is, how much would it be to lease? Oh, it's expensive. I suppose in real life, let's be honest, you'd be able to test those out. That could be one of those things I've said before, where we do a bit of a testing session when we save the game and we just go and lease one of those on harvest day and see which one works and work out the best one, and then not, and just come out, and then next session we'll buy the header properly, because it is realistic in so much as I could waste 20 grand on trying to get the right header, whereas in real life, let's be honest, I'd ask the shop would tell me the right header for it, so there'd be no mistake. So yeah, sometimes game mechanics can be your worst enemy, so absolutely in this situation that's what we'll do, if I remember, of course. Right, anyway, no more waffling. We have done as much field preparation as we can for now without... Now we've bought that as well. Yeah, rollers will have to wait. I know it's a slight hit, but I'm really not worried about such a tiny one. Main one really is to fertilise or get rid of the stones. Meant to get that, didn't I? Oh well, a bit busy with removing the wood. So next play session we'll get the rest of the wood shifted and we'll buy our field back. I would imagine by the time we've done that we'll be fairly skint. Might even do a couple of jobs, couple of grass jobs, keep my hand in. I do enjoy doing those, to be honest. But yeah, we're halfway through, I think. Let's just have a quick look. So one last little... Yeah, there is more wood than I actually thought, but I suppose now that we're 77 grand or 60 something grand short, there's a lot of wood here though. To be honest, I would say there's probably the same up here as there was that we've just shifted today, maybe more. So I don't think we'll have any problem in getting the square of our field back, my field, as I called it. Yeah, I don't. Anyway, yeah, and also when we do that, we'll cut. Oh yeah, in fact, yeah, I did say that. When we buy this back, we'll cut our own grass, because yeah, that's the other reason I didn't want to speed time up. Right. Anyway, no more waffling. Without any further ado, I'm going to say I hope you're going to continue on this journey with me. It is, yeah, it's getting exciting again now that we've got over the little hiccups of the map itself. These things happen, they truly do, especially at the beginning of a map, but it is gorgeous. I didn't let that put me off one bit, really. JM Game In has done an absolutely cracking job. It is beautiful. Oh, wow. Got some blur with that bird then. Right, anyway. Yes, I'm going to say my goodbyes and hopefully see you next time. So, goodbye for now.